What's up, conspirators? How are things on your end of the video? On mine of the video I got for you is a video, hang on, let me think. Right, okay. I'm going to preface this by saying do not try this at home. For the simple reason that it's the stupid, most idiotic thing you can do and the most easiest way to die. So the setup here is two kids, which turns into one kid, because one kid quits, smart kid, of trying to see if they can pass out. Trying to make themselves pass out. I don't know, it's stupid. So, but they're standing over a coffee table that's made of wood and glass. So one kid quits, he's out of there. That second kid, who's still remaining, he passes out and then falls over the glass wood coffee table and breaks it. And his stupid friends all stand around going, "What the heck? What the heck?" Okay, line up all of those friends, slap them all across the face and say you're all a bunch of morons, and then go get the Acme hammer and pound them into the ground because they're a bunch of idiots and they don't deserve to have a brain, courtesy of our schooling system. But that's another topic for later. So the kid wakes up, and the reason why I like this video is because after the kid wakes up, the way he says it, the way he speaks, makes me laugh. He's like, "What happened? What happened?" It's like all of a sudden he turns British in a high squeaky voice. So yeah, that's today's viral video. Link down below in the wrapper. Enjoy watching it, and let me know what you think about it. And let me know how stupid of a person you have to be in order to do this kind of a stunt. Easiest way to get yourself killed and or wind up in a hospital while your idiotic friends look on. So today, to recap the daily mailman events, today I got stuck on a route. It was a new route that I had done once before a while ago, like when I first started carrying by myself. They're like, "Here you go, do this route," and I'm like, "Oh," and I like freak out, and I only got like maybe 12 or 14 splits done that day. A split is usually half a block, so I got about 7 blocks done out of 27 splits. Now you know how many blocks I had to do. I only got half of that, and I was already out late and everything, and I was freaking out, and I was mad and frustrated, and so I actually took a lunch break too, and that didn't help at all because it just made me a half hour later. But today I showed myself what I can do. I got out of the office 15 minutes after the regular left, and I got back to the office 5 minutes after the regular returned. How's that? Yeah, I'm getting this mailman stuff down pat. So I was pumped. I was like, yes, I did it. This is great. I didn't need any help. I did the whole thing. I know where I'm going. I'm familiar with the route, and I got it all done in fairly good time, I thought. So I was pumped. I was excited. Nothing really at all happened. A dog chased after me, but he was actually sitting in the yard, and his owner was like working on a porch in the backyard. And that dog doesn't listen, and it comes walking over to me, and I'm like about ready to cross the road, and I hesitate because I'm like, because if I cross the road, the stupid dog is going to cross the road, and then now we got a problem. So I just waited there until stupid decided to go back to its master. Yeah, that's when if I were the master, I'd put my foot down and I'd crack it across the rear end, and I'd say, "I tell you to come, you come now." That's what I tell my dog. If he doesn't come, I'm making a beeline right to that dog and giving him a crack on the rear end. I'm saying, "I call you, you come." Dogs need rules like that. They need to know what the boundaries are. Same with humans. Like, there's nothing wrong. Oh, geez, now we're getting to this whole to spank or not to spank. Yes, I spank my dog on occasion, but that was when he was a puppy. I do it very rarely when he's an adult now, but still, he needs to be reminded every so often, and he does a really good job listening now, which is awesome, because when he was a puppy, he didn't know what the rules were. He thought he could do whatever. He thought he could get away with everything. That's when I held the line, and Johnny Cash stopped by, and I got an amazing dog. Actually, I walked the line too. So anyways, Ring of Fire, can you tell I'm gonna crash and burn anytime now? So I remembered the story that I wanted to tell you that happened probably about the middle of last week. So I'm delivering this route, and in this route, mailboxes, some of them are flyers for a local company trying to, I guess, get exposure for their products and services. But see, the thing is, you can't put a flyer in a mailbox. You either A, put it in the door, B, rubber band it to the door, or C, put it beside the mailbox. You cannot put stuff that has no stamp in a mailbox. And I'm telling my mom about this, and she doesn't believe me. She's like, oh, you should have just let them go. But no, it's a federal thing. It's like federal laws and everything. Quiz time. What is the only object that belongs to the federal government on your property? Right, the mailbox. So, what goes in that mailbox is from the federal government, which means stamped, addressed, envelopes, and, you know, brochures and literatures and magazines and all packages and all that stuff. That goes to you. But that is run and owned and governed by laws from the federal government via the post office. So I took that flyer back to the office and handed it in to my manager, and my manager was like having a heyday. She's like, ooh boy, well, they're not going to be happy when I call them, because technically in that case, for the mailboxes that flyer was in, she can call up and demand postage for all of them. They say I have documented proof. Letter carrier found it in the mailbox, and you put it there. Gonna have to ask you for money for putting that in the mailbox if you're going to, you know, treat it as something that was mailed. So, yeah, long story short, if you want to do advertising for your company, get flyers, get rubber bands, rubber band it to the door, or put it inside the door if the door opens. If not, rubber band it to the door handle. But do not put it in the mailbox, because the mailman will have a heyday with it, and you might get a nice call from your local post office asking you to pay postage for that flyer. So now, in a little bit, I'm going to be watching a movie with a friend, Iron Man 3. Is it a good movie? Yes, no, I don't know. Leave a comment down below. I've heard some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I'm hoping it'll be good. I'll probably know more tomorrow. What have you guys been up to today? Be sure to leave a post down below in the comment section. I gotta go. Be sure to share this video. You're gonna see him getting all choked up. Be sure to share this video with a friend, conspirator, pretty much. Keep being awesome. And until we meet again, microwave out!